And he just pumps it long.
Lynch will come into play here. Actually stays out of it. Chick. And they're inside 50. And again, it is Hansen.
3 marks in front every time. Not a good start for Roberts Thompson. He's the player whose confidence has been down in recent weeks. SOS to Stephen Silvani to get up to Sydney to help him out.
Can't do much now.
Well, I don't know what Sos said to him, but I'm sure he said the bloke you're playing on, he will work for front position all the time. So you've just got to be with him. Let's have a look at it there. And he just didn't have touch. He wasn't watching his opponent.
Well, all he had to do was stand on his right-hand side and force him to the boundary, Rob. And you're man on man. You're shoulder to shoulder.
15 goals, 15 for the year for Ashley Hansen. Certainly within range. Goals are to be cherished today, and he'll love that one.
Again, he dishes off to Braun. Braun goes short inside 50, looking for Hunter. Getting the fist on it at the crucial moment was Craig Bolton, but the ball's still alive. Lynch. Now comes to Rowan Jones. Twists, turns, gives it back to Stenglein. Now back to Rowan Jones. Now to Braun as Sydney put up the wall. To Waters, who just throws it on the left boot. It's a high ball inside 50. There's Matthews, can't take the one-hander. Roberts Thompson mobs up. Buchanan under pressure. Under real pressure. Off the ground! Judd's got it!
You cannot afford to fumble in grand finals. Buchanan fumbled, couldn't get it the second effort. The West Coast Eagles. And we'll have a look at here. Roberts Thompson gets the handball out to Buchanan, can't control it, loses it. Goal.
Rob, I'd like to make something here that I think that John Worsfold's made the best move of the day. When the Eagles kicked their first goal, Hunter's gone forward. He said...
All the runners with the Eagles. This is Brett Jones into the 50. Here comes Lynch. It wasn't well placed for him. On the next line, Hunter across to Cousins. He's been running all year, and he's finishing strongly.
Costly fumble by Jolly out on the wing, and just backs his pace as Ben Cousins to hook that one around his body. Last 2 goals, the result of fumbles by Sydney.
Gnaws him and goes over to Matthews, who's got O'Keefe loose at half-back, and he can mark and go. Ryan O'Keefe for the Sydney Swans. He's got O'Loughlin on the lead, and O'Loughlin's got it, and he's within range.
Just got to hang in, Sydney. Not much has gone right for them. They just need to hang.
And he's probably 5 metres closer than last time. And if he's in kicking nick, we'll soon find out.
44-31 to be precise. It's a left to righter, and the Swans have got their first on the board. Free kick, advantage played. Fletcher into the pocket, Hansen's all by himself, and he will have a shot at goal, only 35 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
Well, you'd say every chance he'll kick it, because we see...
Already kicked one. And he makes no mistake. The Eagles out to a 16-point.
Good running from behind, though, by Chick. And here we go by hand again. The Eagles off halfback. Fletcher, Chick forced to kick this time. The old helicopter. Hunter's pretty good at getting underneath them. Richards, reckless abandonment. Now, here's Embley. It's all open for him. Goods going hard. Embley going hard enough. Hard enough to kick the goal.
Eagles free in this marking contest. Hunter pushed out of the way, and it falls to the advantage of Embley. He's sharp enough and smart enough to say, I'll play on. Umpire says, let's go. Advantage called, and he nails it. And Embley needed that because he'd struggled to get into the game.
This year. And from there, you'd have to say he's a good chance of putting one through. And it's only the Swans' second, so that is vital.
Well, obviously...
And now Hunter, who are moving forward for Kerr. Look at him glide through the middle, so composed. He's got a great football brain. It was perfect for Lynch. Absolutely sensational play by the Eagles. And it deserves a goal. And Big Q gets the first chance to throw the glove off.
Well, the big fella set himself up, but when you've got a player who runs and carries, this is an 80-metre play by Daniel Kerr. And when you've got a defender running back like Leo Barry, he's in all sorts of trouble. And the Big Q, this is his big moment, Hutto.
1 goal 4 last week. Don't want to put any pressure on him, Rob. But the mitten is off, and he's got the feel of the footy. You can see exactly what he's confronted. There's plenty of Eagles scarves behind the goals. They'll be up as one if he gets it all right here. And there they go. His chance, and Cox and Selwood, and you can just see them all going forward in a wave. Fletcher, his left foot might just find Lynch again. He's got one, he might get two.
Too strong, but again a very open Eagles forward line as they cross the midfield. It's a little bit like we've seen Sydney.
Well, they're
open
beating them at their own game, Wolsey, in a way, aren't they?
They've got the run and the handball. Good to see players prepared to bounce and carry, and if they can...
Been a big couple of minutes for Quinton Lynch. The Eagles are rolling at the G. He did it hard.
Well, don't tell me.
He's celebrating, so it is a goal.
I'm not entirely sure.
All clear.
Okay.
Come in. Been given a goal, I reckon. All clear. Overriding umpire, the non-controlling umpire.
Gee, not much movement for him.
I mean, the only thing, you know, as we watch this build up here is that Paul Roos won't panic. He never panics in the coach's box.
He might be panicking now. He's got good reason to.
No, I'm still saying. I know that's just, well, that's footy. And Keneally hasn't done that too many times in his life. And really, was that holding the ball? And the answer is no.
He put the ball to ground.
And hit it away.
Now, I think
but he slipped when he hit the ground. It wasn't a free kick.
No, we need to have a look at it again. And we will. But not before Ben Cousins makes them pay.
Even the kick that Davis marked, it was a wobbly old off-the-side punt by McVeigh. Had no real control over it. A bit of luck that Davis marked it. He's got to make it count.
Well, they set up their last goal with O'Loughlin, and if he can nail this, that's 2 important touches in the second half of the second term.
Must kick goal for the Swans, and Davis has threaded it right through the middle.
Positive start by the Swans, still making a few mistakes, but they are looking better. They're more with it now. O'Keefe sets it fly. Gee, it was a funny old kick. O'Loughlin made the call, stayed behind, and he might get the rewards. Fletcher can't stop him, and O'Loughlin puts it through. He's got 3.
That's typical Sydney. And then they've taken advantage with the push forward. Good unselfish play by Barry Hall to set up O'Loughlin for his 3rd goal. Also Seaby, the 2nd ruckman.
That's his 15th touch today, Stengel. And up to the wing, Hansen, flat-footed that time, gave Bolton the opportunity. Braun, creative by hand, off to Embley, puts the foot down. Andrew Embley runs to 50, and... oh, he's got it, has he? He barely raised a sweat. The running power of the West Coast Eagles and Andrew Embley. We talk about Yard and Kerr and Cousins, but they bat so deep.
They do, and this player, Malcolm, Embley, didn't play against Sydney in the first week of the finals, nor did Kerr, nor did Hansen and Seaby, and making a big difference to this Eagles outfit. Matchup that I think John Worsfold's got to look at, because Burapunda too short to play on Davis.
4 goals, 4 from set shots today for the Swans. Nick Davis doesn't miss many.